Up next, the AM Kevin Show with your host, Kevin Shorey. But first, we would like to tell you a little bit about Kevin Shorey Ministries. 38 years ago, Kevin Shorey felt the calling to use his talents as a singer, songwriter, and evangelist to help fulfill the Great Commission to go into all the world and preach the gospel. Today, Kevin Shorey Ministries is continuing this mission through television, radio, social media, streaming, music, and evangelistic services. During the show, Kevin will tell you how you can help him spread the word that Jesus is the answer for this world today. Won't you consider helping us in this great cause? Thank you. Now, sit back and enjoy this edition of AM Kevin. The following program is presented by Kevin Shorey Ministries, whose mission is to fulfill the Great Commission by spreading the word that Jesus is the answer for this world today. What time is it? Why, it's time for AM Kevin. That's right. From Music City, USA, Nashville, Tennessee, it's time once again for another edition of AM Kevin. Starring evangelist, composer, and gospel artist Kevin Shorey and the entire AM Kevin Club gang. And now, from the AM Kevin Studios located in Stonebridge Books and Gifts in beautiful Ashland City, Tennessee, reaching coast to coast and around the world with the message that Jesus is the answer for this world today, is your host, Kevin Shorey.
Good morning and welcome to the AM Kevin Club. Isn't it a great day to serve the Lord? Oh, the girls are screaming. I guess Dan Koba and Bobby G. Rice are here today because the girls are already screaming. That's right, they are here. And you know them, you love them. Dan Koba was here and brought us his testimony and his songs. He's come back with some more new songs and brought special guests. That's right, our favorite, one of our faves around here is Bobby G. Rice, the one and the only. We're going to talk to him today, but let's do a fun song to start off with. Here is Dan Koba. Singing along with him is our special guest, Bobby G. Rice, and this song is called Pink Sunglasses. Come on, guys, let's do it.
Took a ride to Redmond, had to see for sure. I heard a local farmer had found the COVID cure. A truck was backed up to the door and a drummer was inside. He was selling pink sunglasses for $14.95. Few turned into many, and then came more and more. Indeed, there were so many folks you couldn't get in the door. Sales were mounting up, pink sunglasses on the rise. COVID-19 found a cure for $14.95. Pink sunglasses. Oh, pink sunglasses. Pink sunglasses. COVID-19 found a cure for $14.95. Didn't make sense, no sense at all, made no sense to me. I thought the price was way too high, pink sunglasses should be free. And then it dawned on me, this just might be a scam. The color of your glasses shouldn't make no difference, you shouldn't give a pink sunglasses. Oh, pink sunglasses. Pink sunglasses. COVID-19 found a cure for $14.95. Too much pink in inventory I came up with on my own. Why not black or brown or red, or why not even bone? But the truck was getting empty and I'd like to stay alive. So I bought my pink sunglasses for $14.95. Pink sunglasses. Oh, pink sunglasses. Pink sunglasses. COVID-19 found a cure for $14.95. Pink sunglasses.
They love it, they love it, they love it. I love it too, man. Pink sunglasses. Yes. I would change one lyric, but we won't go there. But that's great. Great. They're coming right back. The girls are still screaming. They love him. But, okay, girls, you can stop. All right. It's time once again for a great segment we love to do here called...
It's time now for Kevin's Soapbox. News, thoughts, and commentary from your host, Kevin Shorey. Now, here's Kevin.
All right, thank you, Larry. According to HolidayInsights.com, today is Clean Up Your Room Day. Wow, to the dread of every child, it is Clean Up Your Room Day, but the delight of every parent, for sure. So we clean up our rooms, but it's also the delight of the Lord to make sure our house and our heart is clean. We need to clean up every day and keep it clean. Jesus told us that if we clean our house, but we allow, after we clean this house and something that's bad is let out of our house and cleaned, if we don't keep it clean, 7 times worse will come back. So let's keep our house. Let's make it a day to clean up our room, to clean up our heart. He's there. He's waiting and watching for all of us to be that church or that bride that he's coming back for. What's it called? It's called a church that's without spot and without wrinkle. So clean up your room day. That's my soapbox, and I'm sticking to it. Larry, take us out.
This concludes this edition of Kevin's Soapbox. Thought-provoking news, thoughts, and commentary from your host, Kevin Shorey. Kevin's Soapbox is a regular feature of the AM Kevin Show. We hope that you've enjoyed it.
Thank you, Larry. Yes, we have some here today, but you know, I love my partners. They sent me a little kitty cat in with their donation this month. That's Ginger. Says thank you. Encloses my donation for May for AM Kevin Club, an extra for the prize I won, that postage. As always, thank you, because on Mondays we do game day and we give away prizes. Thank you for presenting your program Monday through Friday. Helps us start each weekday in the Word and in Christian fellowship. I pray the Lord will bless you and with your many more followers, and you'll have many more followers that will join the club and support the ministry so you can reach many more souls for Christ. Wishing Cindy and a lovely Mother's Day, yes. And Lord bless both of you, love and hugs. And the little kitty cat, but on the envelope, I love this. It was a coffee cup, and it said, "Espresso yourself." There you go. I like that one. There's a song right there.
Yeah,
right? Espresso yourself. And Phyllis is watching. She says that her sunglasses have pink frames. So you're right there with her. And she says, just a spot check. Look at Spot. That's so cute. Kevin, thank you for all you're doing in your ministry to help reach the world with the message of Jesus. I'm so blessed because of your prayers and your friendship. I pray for you and Cindy and your family. I'll be praying that you will return to Ethiopia. We are planning on it. It's not going to be like we thought in June, but we are going back for that crusade. We may be delayed, but we're not denied. And thank you for the AM Kevin Club, Phyllis and Bob. And it says just a spot check to see how you're doing. I love that. This card is very rough. Okay, very good. Dogs, cats, love the animals. We got two animals here today, Bobby G. Rice and Dan Koba. And Dan has been with us. Bobby G's many times been with us at all the different studios, I think, at least two of them.
Yeah, I've made the round.
Yes, in Hendersonville and here. And we had one at a TCT studio near Opryland. I don't think you made that one, but
I was there by the Ernest Stubb bus.
you
one
were.
time.
You know, that's the first time. The first time you were on, we were on the bus. With Coltrane, J.K.
Yeah,
right?
that's right.
And
That
we were
was
on the bus. I forgot that show. I was nervous because and you still make me nervous because you're big
yeah,
time.
I'm nervous too.
No, I don't think so. You're big time. You are the real deal. And Dan, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to, go.
That's
past you.
okay.
Hello, Dan.
I consider him my mentor.
He's the best. He's a great guy, and he loves the Lord. He and his wife both. Miss Alice, it's Alice, right?
Yeah.
Yes, they're just great people. And you're great people. Thank you for supporting. If you'd like to become a monthly like Ginger and Phyllis were talking about, I want to get this out of the way, but it's very important for us to go forward. We need your support. And the AM Kevin Club, $11 a month, gets you a AM Kevin Club official mug and our monthly newsletter. Family of Friends, you get a monthly gift. This month, we're sending all our family of friends what people ask about the church. This is some questions that a lot of people ask. Why don't some women preach in churches? And why are churches nonprofit organizations? Why are there different denominations? Why do they pick up snakes? I think is in here somewhere. I don't even know the answer to that one. But what people ask about the church, this is an on-time book, not only for you to know and understand and to be able to share with other people, and they ask you these same kind of questions, like, why are there so many hypocrites in the church? You have to get the book to find out. Well, family and friends, you're getting the book from Dr. Dale Robbins, who's been here on the program a couple of times. And we're sending it to you, but also for you to know some of these answers here. They're really good and biblically backed. But it's also a tool. Maybe you can share this with others. And if you want more, we can do that as well. But we wanted to sing. Here's a song. And we're going to talk to Dan here in just a bit. But here's a song about the winter of our years. Is that about all of us getting older?
That's about us getting older.
I have a feeling.
My wife on Christmas a year ago, I came to the kitchen table and I've got white hair. And she says, Dan, I think we met the winter of our years. And I said, hold that thought, dear. And I went, and 15 minutes later I came back with this song. Bobby and I recorded this song in Nashville. We've not released it yet, but when we do, watch out.
Yeah. No, it's going to be great. Ladies and gentlemen, Dan Koba with Bobby G. Rice.
The annual snowball fight is just a memory. Toboggan in the hill is in the past. Snow forts that we built have all but melted. The winter of our years have come too fast. Snow still lingers on the mountain. Wrinkles are like furrows on my face. The calendar is blowing by too fast. It's really hard to keep up with the pace. But spring and summer are behind me. I'm sure that autumn's in the rear. In the mirror, the reflection tells it all. The time has come for the winter of our years. Rolling snowballs into Mr. Snowman, choosing sides for hockey on the lake. Speed skating against your neighbor have all become a mere keepsake. The time has come to face the music. Life goes on and age is not to fear. Embrace the present with the past as we embark the winter of our years. Snow still lingers on the mountain. Wrinkles are like furrows on my face. The calendar is blowing by too fast. It's really hard to keep up with the pace. But spring and summer are behind me. I'm sure that autumn's in the rear. In the mirror, the reflection tells it all. The time has come for the winter of our years. But spring and summer are behind me. I'm sure that autumn's in the rear. In the mirror, the reflection tells it all. The time has come for the winter of our years. The time has come for the winter of our years.
Excellent. Come on over here, Dan, if you will. Make your way, fix your guitar, put down. We'll talk to you just a few minutes before we have to leave on Destiny Television. We have to leave you, but if you want to see the full program, we go a full hour on Facebook and YouTube every day, so you'll want to join us. We were praying for Doug, by the way, and I just wanted to mention that Doug was running for mayor in his town there in Oklahoma, and he just lost by 38 votes, but he's believing in 2024, so remember Doug Stutz, if you will, and we'll keep on praying for him, and we have all of your prayer requests, and believing for you for healing and open doors and all these great things. But I wanted to mention Doug today because I wanted to let you know what happened with that. We were praying for him. So in God's timing, he's become mayor. I believe we all should just take over, right? The kingdom of God should take over. And in music, in the arts, and in politics, and in all things, we've got to have the kingdom expanded. And here's a brother. Not only do you have some chart-topping songs, you had a number one. What was your number one song? You need your microphone when you come.
I've got.
Oh, you got a. Oh, that's right.
I've got
Boy, I'm out of it today. Yes.
Is that okay?
No, it's perfect.
Okay.
Yes.
Right.
Don't have to do anything.
I've actually had 6 number ones.
6 number ones.
Yes, sir. I've had Hold Me, done by Bobby G. Rice and Neetha Denise, that I wrote. I've had Ginger, which was sung by Nikki Nelson.
One of our partners is named Ginger. You need to sing Ginger next time.
No, Ginger's too dark for this.
Okay.
No way. And it's got to be done by a woman.
Oh, okay.
Thank You, Mom hit number 1 on the gospel chart.
Good. You're going to do that one in a few minutes, yeah.
Miracle, a song that I did last time I was here where I almost embarrassed myself, hit number 1 on the gospel chart. And Hey There, Mr. Rogers.
Hey There, Mr. Rogers.
Do you know what that's about?
Is it about Mr. Rogers, the kids guy, the kids program?
No. It's
No.
about Mr. Rogers, my favorite quarterback.
Don't tell me Aaron Rodgers.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, it hit number 1.
Well, goodbye, everybody. We'll see you next time right here on the Dallas Cowboy Station.
I'm sorry.
Is he still with the Packers? Is
Hey,
he
yes,
staying?
he signed a $200 million contract.
Well,
Wouldn't
there
you
you go.
still be there?
That'll do it, yes. No, I do. I like the Cheeseheads. That's pretty cool. Because you're originally from up there, right? You're
I'm from Wisconsin, and
And the reason you're in music is all because of, a
I
heart
had
attack.
I had heart problems
Heart
in
problems.
2015.
And the doctor said do something that was
Yeah,
calming. And
yeah, and he gave me a book, and in the book it said that music was a stress relief. I called up a buddy of mine. I told him that I want to learn how to play guitar. He said, "How old are you?" I said, "I'm 64.
doesn't matter.
I'm going to be 71 in June."
All
and,
right. Congratulations.
And
Happy
I've written
birthday.
91 songs. I've had 41 published. I've had 8 hit the charts.
See, this is a great example. I can preach from this. Your misfortune became our blessing.
Yeah,
I mean,
thank you.
Anything the enemy means for evil, God turns around for good. And look at all these songs, except for maybe the Dark Ginger one. I'm scared now. I don't even know. But no, the newest number one is "Thank You, Mom." Is that correct or not? The one that's been
No,
on 39
no.
weeks on the charts. What's that?
That was the one I just played for you. The
The winner of our year.
Pink
Oh, the
Sunglasses.
pink sunglasses.
Pink Sunglasses was 39 weeks this week.
That is awesome. And then there's a documentary or a movie that's coming out.
I've got
Tell us about
Apache
that.
Blues coming out. We've got the credits to that movie. I actually wrote 9 songs for that documentary, but they only took 1. And so we put that all together in a CD, Apache Blues, and you can pick that up. Just dial in Apache Blues and
So, are you doing concerts then? Are you out there? Or are you just mainly writing?
I
or-
started doing solos,
Yeah.
and I did my very, very, very first solo 2 weeks ago, and it was amazing. I sat there and I did 25 songs with no backup, And I'll tell you right now, Pink Sunglasses is so much better with a band.
Sure.
But
sure.
but
You can bring the band next time. I don't know how we'll like them, but yeah.
thank you.
Pastor says you can't ask Pastor Roger. You can't ask God to guide your steps if you're not willing to move your feet, and you've certainly done that. And I mean, basically, to start off in another career at 64, no, that's amazing. It gives us all hope. You know, I'm dreading my birthday coming up. It's 59. It's the last year before I do the big 6-0.
There you go.
But I don't have to dread it. I mean, there's always new seasons and new possibilities, and you definitely prove that. So, is Bobby? He says you said he's your mentor. Is he also helping you? Like
He's not only my mentor. He everything that he does for me, he does top shelf.
oh yeah,
I had to have a video done of a song that we're coming out with called "We the People." See there. See how he protects
he's there. He's there for you. I
We
like
the
that.
People, and that'll be out the 20th of May. And so Bobby puts me with these people that do videos down here in Nashville. That's one of the
Nice.
reasons I'm
Yeah.
here.
Oh, good.
And then you have to have a bio, and you have to have a website. And
Yes, sir. Do you have a website? How can we find your music? What's the best way to find it?
I do believe right now it's called Dan Koba, singer-songwriter.
All right.
Yep.
And Koba. Koba spelled with a U. K-O-U-B-A.
K-O-U-B-A.
Koba. Okay.
It's Czech.
Is it?
What? The
Yes.
term now is Bohemian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know if I wouldn't have booked you or I said you couldn't come today,
Yeah.
you'd be a canceled check.
Uh-huh. There you go.
But that is today's joke of the day.
There
They're
you go.
groaners, but get ready for this song. But tell us about "Thank You, Mom." How was the inspiration for that song?
My mother was a music teacher for 60 years, and in 2016, I didn't know what to get her for Christmas, and my sister suggested that I write her a song. Now, my sister was a music teacher also,
Oh wow!
and it was amazing because I hadn't done anything musically from age 13 to age 64. And when I wrote this song for my mom looks at me and she cocks her head off to the side and she said, "When did you learn how to play guitar?" I said, "Well, I've been taking lessons for 1.5 years, Mom. But how about my voice? What do you think of my voice?" She says, "Well, you got an okay baritone voice, but your breathing stinks. And I said, really?
Mamas
Well, why
will tell
don't you do something about that?
Yeah.
So seriously, at age 65, I started taking voice lessons from my mom until she passed away, and I was able to do this song at my mom's funeral also.
Yeah.
So
Awesome.
I'll be happy. This
blessing.
is for mothers all over the
Amen.
universe.
There you go. Dan Koba's getting ready. He is going to that set, and
Bobby's going to back me up.
Bobby's going to back it. By the way, he's got a hit on the charts right now, "Where Love Has Never Been." Is that what it's called?
Yes.
So y'all
yes.
look it up. Look up the old Bobby G. Rice. You know him, you love him, and come back where we can interview and talk.
Yes,
and see what's
I
happening.
will. We'll set up
There's a
something.
whole bunch of stuff happening, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah. With you and the charts and all, and so. And we're going to go out with this song. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, all you moms. And what a great message, Dan. I don't know if he knows he's a preacher or not, but he was preaching to us about it's never too late to start again. It's never too late to go in the places where God opens the doors. Go through it. And I like what Pastor was saying. Don't ask God to guide you if you're not willing to move your feet. And Dan did that. Bobby's still doing it. Bobby, man, one of his first hits was in the 60s, wasn't it?
Well, it was 70.
Oh, was it
Yeah,
70?
but that's, yeah.
Oh, I thought it was 69, and so I hit it.
What?
Yeah.
by
What was
one
it?
year.
I had a country hit on Sugar Shack.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
I
then,
didn't- I was
and
thinking
then
about
you
you
lay so easy on my
my
mind was what year?
That was it topped out in 73.
Oh, okay.
So,
all right. So from the 70s. Well,
Yeah.
still, I don't want to make you older than you are, but in the 70s, from the 70s today, and he's still making the hits. And I appreciate you being here, Bobby, and especially you, Dan. Thank you. We're going out with this song. Thank you, Mom. There they are. Dan Koba.
Thank you, Mom, for bringing us in the world. Thank you, Mom, for showing us the way. Thank you, Mom, for teaching us right from wrong, but most of all, to sing and pray. We all remember you blessing the house. A storm was a brewing, our heads you would down. You're such a believer, still are today. Taught us how to live, to sing, and to pray. Oh, thank you, Mom, for bringing us in the world. Thank you, Mom, for showing us the way. Thank you, Mom, for teaching us right from wrong, but most of all, to sing and pray. We know you miss him, we all miss him too. That man was a rock, you are the glue. You have lived alone for a decade or two. You became the rock, you still are the glue. Thank you, Mom. us in the world. Thank you, Mom, for showing us the way. Thank you, Mom, for teaching us right from wrong, but most of all, to sing and praise. Thank you, Mom, for bringing us in the world. Thank you, Mom, for showing us the way. Thank you, Mom, for teaching us right from wrong, but most of all, to sing and pray. Thank you, Mom.
Wow. Hey.
We're back.
I wanted
Yes,
to
it's
see
time
how long
for
you were
another
gonna
half
go.
hour of AM Kevin.
I should
And
have taken
now,
a breath.
here once again is
We're
your
getting
host,
there.
Kevin Shorey.
Of course, we're back, and I would be remiss if I did not mention that today is my daughter's birthday. She's 29 years old today. Catherine's birthday. She shares the same day, May the 10th. She shares her birthday with John Wilkes Booth. That's not a good thing.
Oh,
But also Fred Astaire and Bono. Bono, I just saw in the news, is in the Ukraine. U2 is singing out there, but Bono's 62. When U2 is 62, you know you've been on the earth quite a while. Yes, Bono is 62 years old. Today, May the 10th, that's our birthdays. And this day in history, usually Larry reminds us about this day in history. Larry, are you awake? Larry?
Now, this day in history.
There you go. 1969, May the 10th, 1969, the first colored pictures were sent back to Earth from Apollo 10. Got our first colored pictures from in 1969. I remember 1969.
I
And,
graduated that year.
Did you graduate?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, I was 6 years old, but it's okay. In 1994, today, Nelson Mandela became the first president of South Africa. Wow, so great day for history today. And great songs about mom and really about aging, the winner of our years. I like that idea. But good morning to Darius out in Texas, Larry. Mark, hey Mark, how you doing? Larry's in California, Phyllis is in Arizona, Mark is in Missouri. Let's see who else. Connie Joe, Kansas City, here I come. Lyle is out in Bella Vista, California. Charlene, Louisiana. Cliff and Joy, St. Louis. Ruthie right here in Tennessee. Maureen, is that your wife?
Yes.
Yes, she's watching.
What's her
Yay.
nickname?
I don't know.
Oli.
What is it?
Oli.
Oli. Oli?
Oli.
Is she
She's out in
Norwegian?
the audience, yeah.
She's in, oh, okay.
She's Norwegian.
Oh, Norwegian, yes. Oli is sounds like a Norwegian name anyway.
Oli and Alice.
Let's see. And there's a Laurie watching today. Let's see. Elizabeth is in Northern Ireland watching today. Pastor Beatty's out in St. Louis. Fritzy's in Arkansas. So, yeah, it's our daughter's birthday. We're going to celebrate today. She likes Asian food, so we're going to have some Japanese food tonight. Are you a sushi guy?
No,
I didn't think so. You're from Wisconsin. It's cheese.
I'm from Wisconsin.
It's all about the cheese.
Yeah, it's all about the cheese. There you go.
No, and I want you to sing.
Cheese curd.
Oh, I love those. I love it when they put what is it when they put it on French fries or what, or they put it on something, I think it begins with a P, but I don't know, when the cheese curds are like put on the fries with the gravy, and maybe that's not Wisconsin. Maybe it's Canada.
Mmm.
It's Canada, eh? It's like called poutine or Or
I don't know.
oh, okay. Well,
I'd be lost.
you'd be lost. Well, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're not lost anymore. I just wanted to share a little Devo before we get some more songs and talk with our dear friend Dan Kuba again. But it's in Zechariah. There's something I looked up and thought this was interesting. I love the names of Jesus. And this is Zechariah 3:8 says that the name of Jesus, listen to the priest and that are seated before you. These men are assigned. Behold, they say to you, the prophet Zechariah is prophesying, there shall come forth a servant, the branch. And then he calls him the cornerstone. All about Jesus, the Messiah coming, prophesy that it'd be the branch. Well, I looked up branch, and in the Hebrew, it's branch. In the Greek, which, you know, the Hebrew scholars redid the Old, and of course before the New Testament came out, in what they call the Septuagint, which is in Greek. And not to get too complicated, but branch is actually translated sunrise as well. He's the branch and the sunrise. I like this. I like this because Luke 1:78 says this. Let me prove that. I have it written down, but I'd rather read what this version says. Chapter 1, verse 78. And the child shall be a prophet, and you will go before God to prepare his ways, and he will be a light to the people, and for the removal of their sins. And through God's heart of mercy, the sunrise from on high will come upon us, and give light to those who sit in darkness and in the shadow of death, and guide their feet in the way of peace. There is the prophecy of Zechariah as the sunrise, not just the branch, and then we could talk a whole Devo about branches. But now he's the sunrise as well. And Luke says he is the sunrise. What's a sunrise? It's the end of the night. It's a light that breaks through the darkness. It's the rising and the resurrection of a new day. That's what Jesus is to us. The end of night, breaking through our darkness and giving us a new day, a new season. We're talking about new seasons and starting over, and we're starting in other directions. Because like for you, Dan, not to use you in the Devo here, but I am going to use you in the Devo, the devotion. You had how many different businesses, and you're successful in that field, and yet you get this.
I owned 8 companies. I had
Wow.
82 employees, and
Wow.
I'm laying on my bed in April 28th of 2015 with my triple bypass, thinking that I will never do anything again.
Right.
And when I called that guy up to ask him to teach me how to play guitar, my goal in life, Kevin, was to play Johnny Cash's song Wayfaring Stranger for my 5 grandchildren for Thanksgiving, because I did not think I would make Christmas.
Wow. Wow.
Now I'm 20 years younger.
Yeah. Come on. You're going
I
backwards.
don't have any stress,
Yeah.
and I think it's the guitar that did it.
Yeah. For sure. For sure. I mean, the
Well,
dawning of
between
the
my
music-
wife and my best friend going and saving me, teaching me how to play the guitar, I'm here today.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know, the Lord sets all those things up to make.
By the
things
way, my
brand new.
son's name is Zachary.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think I'm on a mission.
Yeah, I know you are. You know, and once the sun comes up, the day gets brighter and brighter. And that's it. He can cause you to do these new things. He can help bring a new life, a new dawn to your life. But you got to let him shine brighter and brighter in your life. The sun in our lives, if we let him, will light up every part of our lives. He's not only the light of the world, but he's a new dawning for our world. And I wanted to end with this that I found in the book of Revelation, chapter 21. And now I bet you could write some. You need to get some verses and write some gospel
And
stuff.
make some gospel stuff.
Oh, I bet you would be so good. I mean, but do some tradition, but something traditional. But do something. I'm not telling you what to do because I respect you. But something that's like pink sunglasses, but something that's just different. You know, I don't know. Jesus wore pink
When-
sunglasses.
when-
No, I don't know.
When you get done there, I'm going to talk about my hat.
Okay, let's do it. And I want to know really where the pink sunglasses, how that really happened. But here's the verse I want to end with. Because when all is said and done, and when it comes to the end, and the city of heaven, the new Jerusalem, will have no need of the sun or the moon to shine, for the glory of God itself will light it up. And the lamp is the Lamb of God. He is the light of the world. But I like the fact that he's the sunrise. That's good, because all things come up new. And when I was putting this together in my mind, I didn't have you in mind on that. I knew you were going to be on, but I'd written this way before, and now here's proof, Exhibit A, that the sun is just rising on you. It's not setting. Don't let it set before it's time, for sure. You agree?
Yes.
For sure.
I
Tell me about the hat.
I wear this hat on stage, and I mean, let's face it, it's kind of crummy. But
it's cool.
But I wear the pink sunglasses because of the story of pink sunglasses, which, by the way, is a true story.
Yeah?
I was going to Red Mountain. I broke my sunglasses. I had to have a pair. I walked in. I said, "Do you have a pair of sunglasses?" And they said, "They got a whole rack of them over there." Every one of them were this ugly pink, and every one of them were $14.95. So I bought the pink sunglasses, and as I'm walking out the door, I know everybody, and Kevin Walliser was his name, big time farmer over there. He says, "Koba, where'd you get those ugly glasses?" I said, "You apparently don't know anything about this COVID law thing."
I knew that's
And-
what you were going
and-
to say. That is so funny.
And he said, "What do you mean?" I said, "Well, I've learned how to breathe through my eyes in this COVID thing. And these are my cure." And he went in and bought a pair of pink sunglasses. And so there's a picture in the Red Mountain store of Kevin and I sitting there with our
That
pink
is
sunglasses.
genius. That is genius. And I
But
hate to say it,
You
but
see this helicopter?
they're as effective as masks are. But anyway, go ahead.
You see this helicopter?
Yes, sir.
So I got to
Here,
open.
let me show the helicopter so they can see.
I got to open,
Right there. See?
and you get it?
Yeah, yeah, there it is.
I got to open for Lee Greenwood down in Punta Gorda, Florida. Thanks to Bobby.
Yeah.
They were going to cut me, but I'd driven all the way from Wisconsin to Punta Gorda, Florida, and
the
this
Vietnam
band.
Veterans Memorial deal.
It was
Yeah.
for the homecoming for the
We've done a
Vietnam
show down
vet,
there. Yeah.
But this band in front of me they were emulating the band Chicago. They weren't anywhere as near as good, and they were overplaying, and they went over, and so they were going to cut me. And Bobby said, "No way, are you cutting Dan?"
Right.
So I get up there and I do the song Requiem, which is a dark song about. You remember Walter Cronkite?
Of course.
Walter Cronkite had a man in Vietnam at the time called Richard Threlkill.
Okay.
And Richard Threlkill got there the day after the buddy that I've written all my songs about got his Silver Star.
Oh.
And so they had 9 dead VC laying on the ground,
Mhm.
and somebody from CBS was going through their pockets. And one of the blues comes out and says, "Let the dead rest." So I wrote the song Requiem off that, and I did that song before Lee Greenwood, and 17,500 people stood up and clapped for me. It was, and one guy comes out of the stands,
Sounds
guy by the name of Bill Moore,
Mm.
came out, hands me this helicopter, and he says, "I'm alive today because of the blues."
Wow.
The Apache blues saved his life, and I put it on my hat, and I'm
Wow.
not taking it off.
No, that's powerful. I love that. Why don't you do this? That's a great setup for Band of Brothers too. I think of course that comes from World War II, but
No, we're band of, well, the
But it
term
started, yeah.
the term comes from World
Right,
War II
but
because
still.
my father was a band of brother.
wow.
Yes,
Okay.
I tell you,
Well,
I'm on a mission.
you are. It's great. I love it. Dan Koba is going to do Band of Brothers, and maybe we can even squeeze one more song before he goes. But let's do this one. It seems appropriate. And what a great story. Can I show that again? Not only the pink sunglasses, but the helicopter there. That's cool. And this is a cool hat. I don't care what you say. It looks good on your head. And by the way, I did take my heart health today. If you didn't get your heart health, cardiovascular maintenance system, this is the fish oils and the vitamin E and the things, because doctor told me about my cholesterol and wanted me to get it down in my A1C. This I know is doing it, but I'll prove it to you after the month is up when I go to the doctor. Get in on it too. Go to kevinshorey.com today. That is right there in front of you. And go to the link of MA Exclusives and see, I took my packet while he was singing earlier. Get your heart health today. That's my commercial. Sticking to it. But here is Dan Koba with, you wrote this song too, right?
I've written every song you heard today.
Every song. I always check. I usually think, but I get surprised. Here's Band of Brothers with Dan Koba.
I hope my music makes a difference and is played past eternity. You're the ones who fought the war, inspired a man like me.
Amen.
Forgive the grief when you came home. We tried to make things right. You gave this country all you had. You gave much more than fight. You formed your band of brothers from many walks of life. The war brought you together. You've handled all the strife. I know that each has lost someone, a friend who had your back. You keep in touch with one another and you try to stay intact. Decades have elapsed, the years have all gone by. You question when this happened, you've always wondered why. A war brought you together, a friendship that has grown. Formed your band of brothers, and you'll never be alone. The message that I leave you, you can dwell upon. You'll never be forgotten when you're dead and gone, 'cause a war brought you together, a friendship that has grown. You formed your band of brothers, and you'll never be alone. You formed your band of brothers, and you'll never be alone.
I love it. Stay right there and do this other song. I want you to, because time's almost out, I want to get it in. This is about name tag.
This is the one that made me famous, actually.
Really? Well, what's this one about?
This one is a
How
friend
did
of
you write
mine.
it?
A friend of mine. I'm out of school 50-some years now, but just before my 50th class reunion, this guy called up who left when we were in 8th grade. And he said, "Are you having a 50th reunion?" I said, "We are." He said, "Can I come to your 50th reunion? I liked your class better than the one I ended up in."
Okay.
So I got him an invite, and one of the girls in my class married a guy that was 2 years older than us, Dwayne. And Dwayne comes in contact with Danny, and the reason that I called the song Name Tag is that's how everybody has to wear a name tag.
Right.
And he sees this name tag. Dwayne sees the name tag on Danny, and he says, "I thought you were dead." And the last time they saw each other, Dwayne carried Danny out of the rice paddies of Vietnam
Oh my goodness.
with 4 holes in his back.
Whoa.
The song was called Name Tag. It was on the charts for 26 weeks on Airplay. And in the 10th week, I got a phone call from the directors of the movie Apache Blues, and they asked me if they could use my song as the credits, which now they're not going to do anymore. Now they're going to use a different one that I did.
Yeah.
But I'm not dumb, so I said, "Yeah, you could." And then I said, "What other music are you going to do? Are you going to have Martha and the Vandells and Creedence Clearwater Revival? It's going to cost you some money." He said, "What do you got in mind?" I said, "Let me write you some stuff." So I wrote him 8 more songs,
Come on.
and that is on the CD, Apache Blues. So
That's awesome.
this is called Name Tag.
All right. Here is Name Tag. Dan Cobra, one more time.
Days I laid in the rice paddy, 4 holes in the small of my back. Prayed every prayer that I ever knew, let me die or help me get back. Next morning a chopper and a GI, and I knew we all called him Doc. Appeared out of nowhere to rescue his brother and bring him on back to the flock. Bring him on back to the flock. I just recall the name tag, 9th Cavalry we did share. Doc was from my hometown and the answer to my prayer. The answer to my prayer. Nearly 50 years have gone by now. The war was long ago. I tried to forget about it and I tried to let it go. Next to the feeling, to the shine, greeted all my classmates, and one had married Doc. One had married Doc. Just recall the name tag, 9th Cavalry we did share. Doc was from my hometown and the answer to my prayer. The answer to my prayer. Last night was my class reunion. I wasn't gonna show. Of course, had other plans and said that we must go. Each was given a name tag to help defray the shock. I greeted all my classmates, and one had married Doc. One had married Doc. We must have hugged for quite a while. I never watched the clock. For 50 years I thought of him, and now I found my Doc. Now I found my Doc. I just recall the name tag, 9th Cavalry we did share. Doc was from my hometown and the answer to my prayer. The answer to my prayer. just recall the name tag. 9th Cavalry we did share. That was from my hometown, and the answer to my prayer. The answer to my prayer.
Yeah. I love it. That's amazing. That's great, 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 great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here today, Dan Koba and Bobby G. Rice. Nice surprise today. Hope you enjoyed today's program. Two things. Ashland City Fire is coming right here to this studio. We're going to be live in Revival. We're going to be on with J.T. Guyton, John Christian Guyton. Alex Jolt will be here. Y'all are welcome to come. We're going to fill this place with a studio audience. We're going to pray for the sick, and God's going to heal the sick, and then we're going to preach the word, and we're to believing for this city to get on fire for the Lord. Ashland City Fire is May 26 and 27. 2 nights only right here, Stonebridge Books and Gifts. And don't forget, nationally, our friend Rabbi Jonathan Cahn is putting out this Hollywood-style movie, The Harbinger. The Harbinger of Things to Come. It's going to be in movie theaters all over the country, one night only. That's this Thursday, May the 12th. So make sure, get your tickets. Not only go, but bring somebody who wouldn't normally walk into a church. And I promise you, I guarantee you that everyone that goes to see this movie will not only be encouraged to draw close to the Lord, but if they don't know Jesus, they'll find him in a real way. So do that if you would, and we'll be back tomorrow right here on the AM Kevin Club. Thank you again, Dan. Thank you, Bobby. And we'll see you tomorrow.
This brings to a close another edition of AM Kevin. We're glad you were able to join us. The AM Kevin Show is presented Monday through Friday, featuring evangelist, composer, and gospel artist Kevin Shorey and the entire AM Kevin Club gang. If you'd like to contact us, you can call us at 844-47-KEVIN. That number once again is 844-475-3846. Or you can write us at Kevin Shorey Ministries, P.O. Box 222, Pleasant View, Tennessee, 37146. Our email address is kshorymen@aol.com, and you can also visit us at our website, kevinshorey.com. Join us again next time when we present another edition of AM Kevin. And remember, Jesus is the answer for this world today. AM Kevin is a part of the outreach ministry of Kevin Shorey Ministries, Inc., all rights reserved.